my streets is watching. I'm talking about trap or down. I'm talking about thug motivation.
I said I'm starting to see situations in buildings.
They do what Keisha said, make me spread my legs. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Another BrinkTV exclusive.
What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Brink Young, coming straight out of them South Memphis slums, and I am the host of the most award-winning independent talk show in the whole South. I'm talking about BrinkTV. Now, before we get into this video footage, I need y'all to do me like 3 favors. I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Really appreciate all the support, and we're just trying to grow this thing a little bit more. So with that being said, now back to more BrinkTV. What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Brink Young, coming straight out of them South Memphis slums, and you are tuning in to the most award-winning independent talk show in the whole South, none other than BrinkTV. Now, of course, we are at the Stomp Iconic Awards here in Memphis, Tennessee, at the Canon Center. Joining me on the BrinkTV red carpet right now, my man and yours. We talking about comedian Poundcake. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I mean, I'm so excited to be here, y'all. When I tell you this is the Stomp the City Iconic Awards, I am honored for Michael Dockery to even select me to be in that number. And I'm so honored to have this interview with you. This is my guy right here, BrinkTV, y'all. Make some noise for him if you're watching.
No doubt, man. So you actually been stomping the city for a very long time, man. Let's talk about what you got coming up in the works, man, because you've been, stepping into the live, bringing everybody here, man. So let's talk about what you got coming up next.
I've been stepping with the big dogs.
Okay.
The thing is that I got Memphis on y'all. I don't think y'all ready for what I got coming. I got so much things in works for you all. I'm talking about shows. I want to do a different show on a different level. So I want you all to be in tune for what Poundcake got for you. And I'm telling you, once that show link go on, I don't want you to wait on your tickets. I want you to get your tickets the same day you see that link. Don't wait till the day of and just try to walk in and then it's not going to happen. So Poundcake got a lot of stuff working for y'all, and I'm just blessed and just living in the moment, taking it one day by day.
That's incredible, man.
Yes.
One thing I got to say that I'm very extremely proud of you about, when you sold out Chuckles all them days in a row, man, you really a big dog. You ain't just stomping with them. You are the big dog of this city. So I got to give you your flowers for that, man. Matter of fact, I ain't going to give you no flowers. I'm going to give you your props because it's a movie, brother. So,
Appreciate you. When that, I'm telling you, God is in the works of everything that I'm doing. I was surprised. They gave me a Thursday night.
Yeah.
And then they told me, they said, going to see how you going to do on Thursday night. It was sold out within 2 hours.
Wow.
Then they added the Friday on, and then those 2 shows were sold out within 4 hours. So I'm blessed. I'm just living in everything and just taking it one time. I haven't got over it yet. I'm still taking it in.
Hey, keep going, brother. Keep going. All right. So what do you actually winning an award tonight, receiving an award tonight, right?
I heard it's a rumor. I don't know yet. I don't know. They said stuff, but you know how it is. They say you get something, then they'll mail it to me if they do give it to me. But I don't know. But I hope I do.
Okay.
Because I work hard. You know what I'm saying? It's time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So who are you excited to see tonight, man?
I'm excited to see everybody. I'm excited to see, I saw lovely Mimi. She out here. I love her so much. I love, they said Lisa Ray, Darren Henson, people, everything that's on BET. Like, I see them all the time on BET, the reruns and stuff in the 90s, and I still watch the episodes and stuff. You know, Darren was on Soul Food, and I still watch Soul Food, the series. And he was on Stomp the Yard.
Yeah,
so he's on the right from the host of Stomp the City.
Yeah, he used to be on, I think he had Darren's Dance Grooves, where he was teaching people how to crump and all that type of stuff.
He was like, ain't no lie, bye.
There you go, there you go.
Commercial. Yeah,
All right, give the people all your social media to where they keep up.
Y'all can follow me on the Mario Hollowell on Facebook. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, comedian underscore Poundcake, and you can also follow me on Cash App. That's $ comedian Poundcake.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all put something in that collection plate, because if you don't, he coming for you. But I gotta say, thank you for being a guest on the show. We gotta get you back on the White Couch. Can we make that happen, man?
We can make it happen. Let me know.
No doubt.
You got my number. Call me.
Let's make it happen.
Yes.
With that being said, now back to more BrinkTV.
Yes.
And of course, we back, BrinkTV. We are here at the Stomp the City Iconic Awards.
Now, it's very important. This interview right here is real important to me because we recently saw a show on ABC, and it had a lot of people talking. It brought a lot of conversations to the table that were uncomfortable for some people, but it needed to get out. We're talking about a show called Women of the Movement. Joining me is family members of Emmett Till. How you ladies doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so go ahead. Let's talk about how did you feel about watching the show Women of the Movement? Because it was kind of painful to watch, especially just from my standpoint. You know, me just being a casual viewer, aware of the history, but you were actually family members. How did it feel to watch that show, that series?
It was educational for people, but this is our family's journey for 67 years.
Yeah.
So shows like that are wonderful, but our journey to justice is more important,
Absolutely.
I think. And so we're looking for justice, we're looking for accountability, and we are a part of an organization called the Emmett Till Legacy Foundation as well. And so we work on education opportunities, but it was wonderful. We helped to push it out to the public. And then there's also a movie coming out on mid-October called Till. So there's all of that, but we also want people to join us in amplifying Emmett Till's name. The July 25th is his birth date. We're asking people to wear black and white in a silent yet powerful protest against violence, racism, and hatred in our country. So we just say justice for Emmett Till.
And it's incredible that you ladies are. Did you have anything you want to add?
So you asked about how it felt to watch it. I think what Deborah said is true, but I also think that shows and movies are important for people who don't know Emmett's story. So to continue to tell his story so that it's not forgotten, which I think helps our movement to justice.
So true. So true. Thank you.
All right, go ahead, give the viewing audience, you know, any information as far as the foundation and, you know, the website or anything like that for the people who may want to check it out or the people that want to patronize or support.
Okay, wonderful. We are on all social media platforms. We're at Emmett Till on Twitter, Emmett Till Legacy Foundation on Facebook and Instagram. Also, we have a website, Emmett Till Legacy Foundation. We have ambassadors and family all across the country, and we're just excited to be here at the Iconic Awards, getting the Humanitarian Award. Both Idisha, Reese, and myself, who are cousins of Emmett Till, my great-grandfather and your great-grandmother were brother and sister of Emmett Till's grandfather, or great-grandfather.
Wow. Okay.
So that's how we're related. So we just want the support, and we say accountability is really necessary. We found the warrant, you know, for Carolyn Bryant Donham's arrest. We want to encourage everyone to amplify executing the warrant and paneling a grand jury, making sure that Dwayne Richardson, the DA in Mississippi, has the will and the courage to move this forward.
Wow, that's incredible. And it's insane that here we are this many years later and we still have to pursue justice, and justice hasn't been granted. That just goes to show you that where we are in this country, you know, we still stuck, and that's sad. But hopefully, you know, things work out for the best. With that being said, thank you ladies for being guests on the show. Now back to more BrinkTV. And of course, we're back. BrinkTV, most award-winning independent talk show in the South. We are here at the Stomp the City Iconic Awards here in Memphis, Tennessee, at the Canon Center. Joining me right now, and I am extremely honored to have this man as a guest. Big fan of your work, sir. We're talking about Clifton Powell. How you doing, brother?
I'm blessed, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. I'm doing even better now that you're on the BrinkTV show, man. It means a lot to have you, brother. I mean, like, this is dope. Like, I'm sorry to be in fan mode. Like I say,
good,
everybody been seeing me. They've been thinking I'm pimping. I'm not pimping on Saturdays, you know. But let's talk about Pinky, brother. What's happening, Pinky?
I'm good, bro. You know, it's just, you know, one of the characters that they thought I could create, and just, you know, this character kind of caught on with everybody. You know?
Absolutely.
So I give it credit to Ice Cube because he created Pinky. So it's
absolutely. So let's go ahead and talk about the award show, the reason why you're here tonight. Who are you excited to see, and let's talk about why you're here.
Well, all of these are my peers, you know, Darren Henson, Lisa Ray, Christian Keys, Keith Robinson. We've all been friends for years and worked together. And I want to thank everybody with the Iconic Awards to honor all of us. It's just a blessing.
Absolutely. So let's talk about any work that you have coming up. Of course, we've been seeing Saints and Sinners, but anything else you're working on?
Yeah, well, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody out there who supported Saints and Sinners for the last 6-7 years. And I'm doing a new show called Sacrifice, starring Paula Patton, Richard Roundtree, myself, V. Bozeman, and cast of others, and it's on BET. So make sure all my Saints and Sinner fans tune in to watch Sacrifice on BET. They just made me a series regular, so I'm excited. I shout out to my BET family, Robbie Reed, Rose Catherine Pinkney, Oz Scott, all the BET family, all my Swirl family. Make sure you tune in and watch Sacrifice. That's my new piece.
Absolutely. I got to say thank you again for being a guest on the show. With that being said, now back to more Brink TV.
Well, it don't come from your peers, so you can be liked and not respected.
Well.
So for me to be honored for the work and the range of work that I've done, being a little black kid from the hood whose mother died tragically when I was 4, my father was a functional alcoholic, I was the worst actor in my program. But God said it.
And of course, we're back. Brink TV, the most award-winning independent talk show in the South. I'm your host, Brink Young, straight out of them South Memphis slums. Joining me right now as we are on the red carpet at the Stomp the City Iconic Awards here at the Canon Center in Memphis, Tennessee. We got Ruff Endz. How you fellas doing?
What's up, man? What's good?
Hey, first and foremost, hey, I'm doing great, man. How you guys doing, man?
Yeah, man. We good.
Hey, I appreciate you guys for coming on and turning up the Brink TV show. It means a lot. We got to have the legends on the show. We got to pay homage to the legends. You guys are definitely legends. Let's talk about what you guys got coming out. Anything in the works that you want to talk about or what?
Indeed, man. We got a new single, Congratulations, out right now.
Okay.
The video is out right now, starring Scola De Niro from Drew Hill, the Platinum Group Drew Hill.
Okay.
Right.
It's playing on BET Soul, so support the new record. We got an album called Rebirth that's out right now as well. So the album is out, the single is out. We got new videos, new music. We got a new tour on the way. We on tour right now, so check us out. @official Ruff Endz is the Instagram, and our Facebook, The Real Ruff Endz on Twitter. Holla at us.
Man, you guys are definitely working. Let's talk about keeping real R&B alive, because we already know the evolution of music has changed so much. Things have gotten a lot more aggressive, and guys almost throwing girls in the backseat of cars now on R&B songs.
Right.
But let's talk about the importance of keeping real R&B, authentic R&B alive.
Well, we had a conversation about this the other day.
Okay.
It's our responsibility to make the right soundtrack for people's lives. So if you don't have a song that really fit the occasion, it's like,
right,
you're not doing your job.
Exactly.
So it's it's up to us to see what's missing or see what hasn't been on the slate as far as certain kind of songs and put the work in.
And it's crazy because the young people, they don't always have the baby making music no more. Now they making babies to songs where they talking about walking down on somebody, sliding on them, shooting them, and this and that. What sense that make? It's crazy.
Crazy world we're living in right now.
All right, so let's talk about what you guys are gonna be doing at tonight's show, and who are you excited to see?
I'm definitely happy for Sir Charles. He put in his work. I'm definitely want to see Lisa Ray.
Oh man, woo.
I'm a fan of quite a few people.
Yeah.
So looking forward to it. And we're performing as well.
Okay, that's incredible. Like I say, you guys stay tuned. We're gonna have more people coming on the Brink TV red carpet. Like I say, thank you again to Ruff Endz. We'll be back.
Thanks for having us, brother.
We're back, Brink TV, the most award-winning independent talk show in the South. We're here live at the Canon Center for the Stomp the City Iconic Awards. Joining me is a very amazing set of people. These ladies are actually family members of George Floyd. Go ahead, introduce yourself to the Brink TV audience.
Yes, my name is Paris Stevens. I am the first cousin of George Floyd. My mother is one of the 10 sisters of George Floyd.
And I am Angela Harrelson, and George Floyd's mother is my sister.
All right, so first I got to say thank you, ladies, for being on the show. It really means a lot to have you. And it's kind of interesting because I actually interviewed Trayvon Martin's mother, following, what happened, out there in Florida. But it really means a lot to have you guys on here to kind of speak on his behalf, because at BrinkTV, we like to tell stories, true stories. And what happened with George Floyd is definitely a true story. That's something that happened. We all saw it, and we were all hurt by it. Let's talk about how the family is still coping, because that's something that'll never go away. Let's talk about it.
Grief is something you can't put a date on it. You can't
Absolutely.
timestamp grief. But I will tell you that we're a strong family, and we're unified, and we know that's what it takes to get through this.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're doing.
Absolutely. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about going forward with everything. Are there any foundations or anything, or are you guys going out speaking to the youth, any type of programs, anything like that?
Yes. Our organization is called George Floyd Global Memorial.
Okay.
And it's based in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where the lynching had taken place. So we have several programs within the community, and our focus is on art preservation. We have over 5,000 gifts and articles and art that has been laid at the George Floyd Square where he took his last breath. So we want to preserve so that the whole world can still come and visit and share in the grief, and there's hope. And there's hope.
Absolutely. So do you ladies have any social media or a website for the foundation to let the people know, for anyone who maybe want to donate or maybe help and just be a part of it?
Yes, sure. They can go to georgefloydglobal.org. And also, if they want to know more information about me, family, I have a book out.
Okay.
It's called Lift Your Voice.
Okay.
Lift Your Voice. And it's a wonderful memoir that I wrote from my heart.
Yeah.
From love, from anger, from pain, from frustration. But most of all, I was able to write from love.
Right.
And keep it going.
That's incredible. But like I say, you guys make sure y'all check them out and support, because as she said, there is no time limit, no timeline on grief. It's just something that we have to deal with each day. And I definitely got to say thank you, ladies, for being a guest on the show. That being said, now back to more Brink TV. Of course, we're back. Brink TV. We're talking about the most award-winning independent talk show in the whole South. I'm Brink Young, straight out of them South Memphis slums at the Stomp the City Iconic Awards right now with two beautiful women and this guy. We're talking about Lester Bibbs, 7 feet tall, and you can't teach that. What's happening with your brother?
How you doing, fam?
Man, first and foremost, I got to say thank you for being a guest on the show, and thank you for turning up Brink TV with these sexy ladies, man.
Oh, man.
Appreciate
thank
that.
You. I had a blast, man. It was my pleasure to come on out here. I couldn't wait to participate and have a good time with you guys.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about what you're going to be doing tonight at the award show, and who are you excited to see?
Okay, I'm co-hosting. And it's myself and Darren, and we're going to be down here, and I'm going to see everybody tonight. I want all the talent they got out here tonight. I'm excited to see any and everybody that's going to be rolling through there. But the most exciting part is going to be when I leave and get to roll. Never mind, we'll talk about that. We will talk about that. The Lord's still working with me. He ain't through. He's still working.
Hey, we all a work in progress, but go ahead and make sure you let the people know all of your social media. That way they can keep up with you. And then you got any shows coming up, anything like that? Any tours, comedy specials? What?
I will be here in Memphis on what's that? The football weekend.
Southern Heritage Classic.
Southern Heritage.
Boom.
Man, I need my butt whooped.
In here.
That's too much weed. But I'll be here, Southern Heritage Classic at
what
Classics
I see
at Chuckles Comedy Club.
Yeah.
All right.
Social
She's
media.
trying to really get us to push and move.
Hey, it is what
Social
it
media,
is.
Lester Bibbs, Memphis Red, actually, or either Lester Bibbs Comedian on Instagram, Lester Bibbs Comedian Facebook, TikTok or TikTok, whichever it's called. Same thing. It ain't changed. All right, y'all. Let's roll one together.
Still making it happen. And with that being said, now back to more Brink TV.
Puff, puff, don't pass.
And of course, we're back, Brink TV. We are here at the iconic, we're talking about Stomp the City Memphis Award Show at the Canon Center. Like I say, Brink TV, I'm Brink Young. Joining me right now is State Representative Karen Camper. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing fine. Thank you, Brink TV, for being here.
No problem. Thank you for being a guest on the show. Now, we got a lot to talk about. What brings you out tonight
Well, first off, let me just say this about the Stomp City Awards and what they're doing. It's really talking about stomping out violence.
Absolutely.
And so I support that. I was asked to participate to honor people that are doing the great work. So, yeah, I'm excited about it.
Absolutely. So let's talk about maybe some of the people that you're excited to see tonight.
Well, now, you know my favorite is Christian King.
Uh-oh.
And Aaron Henson.
Uh-oh.
I'm just going to say,
Uh-oh.
if I'm not even out here in front of BrinkTV, I want to see them.
Absolutely.
But, you know, it's good to see Trillville over here and the
Okay.
history and the things that they've done. I saw Troop, I think, earlier. So I'm just excited about all the great things that's going on in Memphis with this award show.
That's incredible. Go ahead, get the people all of your social media, and if you have a website where the people can check you out and all of that stuff.
Thank you so much. I am State Representative Karen Camper. I am your Tennessee House Minority Leader. That's my sister Barbara hanging with me. Came all the way from Texas for this event. And you can reach me on @Karen Camper, and that's on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Let's be fit about it. FIT, Karen, @Karen D. Camper.
Absolutely. I definitely got to say thank you, ladies, for being guests on the show. Hey, the award show is coming real soon, about to get started. But, hey, now back to more BrinkTV.
All right.
And, of course, we're back, BrinkTV.
Yeah.
We're talking about the most award-winning independent talk show in the whole South. I'm your host, Brink Young, coming straight out of them South Memphis slums, right here at the Stomp the City Iconic Awards in Memphis at the Canon Center. Joining me right now, dun, 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 dun.
The rhymes you are about to hear are true.
Who? Dun, 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 dun,
MC's
man.
names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Man, we talking
That's
about
it.
the legendary Showboys. How y'all doing, man?
We great. Trigger Man, Phil Dawn, baby, in the flesh.
Back outside, Bugs Can in the building. We back outside. Y'all.
First and foremost, I got to say thank y'all for being on the show. It's not every day where we have legends on the show. I came up on that song, man. I was a little bitty runt, gangster walking to that song, man.
Getting it in.
Yeah, I wasn't even no gangster, though. But, hey, thank y'all for being on the show, man. So let's talk about what you guys got going on tonight, because Lifetime Achievement Award, right? What you got popping? Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So apparently, you know, our top 2 city of all times, Memphis, Tennessee,
Absolutely.
has decided to give us an iconic King of Hip Hop Awards
Wow.
tonight. All right. Which is truly big and appreciated because, you know, like I said, Memphis, Tennessee is in our top 2 cities. Wouldn't you say?
They're top 2 for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to New York, but
That's
yeah,
incredible.
You know, that's where we're from, so we got to rep
you.
that too. But
Yeah.
Memphis, Tennessee, absolutely top 2, second best anywhere, everywhere in the United States of America.
actually was the city that found us.
Right.
When nobody knew where to find the Showboys back in the 90s when Trigger Man was popping.
Absolutely. And it's crazy because, like I say, me growing up, man, that was the gangster walk anthem. Like, everybody, man, they were doing that dance with gangster Nikes on or Reeboks on or whatever, Adidas on. Like, this song has really surpassed history. How does it feel? I mean, did you guys know it at the time when you made it, that it was going to transcend generations like that, or what?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
All right, but you know the crazy thing about that is that at the time when we made it, we was partying so hard that it just transcended into that, the music, and it hasn't stopped. You know, you have artists of all genres using the beat. You have, like you said, just generation after generation. The song has a grandchild.
Yeah.
You know, they used it here, and then Cardi B used it.
Yeah.
Bicken Head, and then Chicken Head for Chicken Head.
Right.
Where they at in reply.
Yeah.
Chicken heads, Bicken heads.
Yeah.
So it's got grandchildren.
Yeah.
know? So, I mean, it just doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop, you know. So we love it. We love what Memphis did with it. We love what New Orleans did with it. We love what Atlanta did with it. It's just nonstop. You know, you got crunk, you got bounce, you got gangster. So that was the difference between the different regions.
Absolutely.
Memphis was gangster, straight gangster.
Yes.
New Orleans, they was pee-popping.
They bouncing, yeah.
They was bouncing and pee-popping, getting it all in. Hey, girl.
Yeah. They eat.
That's
Oh,
what we
wow.
started.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
we see you too.
Yes.
Yeah, so, you know, that's what it is. That's how we get down. We love them, man. We love what y'all are doing. keep doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about who you guys are excited to see tonight, man, because me personally, I got to see Lisa Ray.
Yeah, Lisa Ray is definitely up there on the list and whatnot. But you know what? Trillville, absolutely.
Little John was our boy.
Yeah.
And still is our boy.
Yeah.
You know, so what I'm really anxious to see is the people kicking their shoes off, gangster walking, get on stage and let them have it with Trigger Man.
We told them we gonna give them a chance to get their shoes off.
Yeah. Hey, it's definitely about to go down in a major way. Go ahead, get the people all your social media and all of that. That way they can keep up with you guys on the daily.
Mm-hmm. Triggerman Phil Dawn is my Instagram, and it's the same thing for my email, triggermanphildawn@yahoo.com.
And mine is Bugscan, Buggscan on IG.
Absolutely.
It is.
Hey, definitely got to say thank you guys for being guests on the Brink TV show. With that being said, now back to more Brink TV.
Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a.
Boom! And of course, we are back. Brink TV, we're talking about the most award-winning independent talk show in the whole South. I'm your host, Brink Young, coming straight out of them South Memphis slums. We are here at the Stomp the City Iconic Awards here in Memphis, Tennessee, at the Canon Center. Joining me right now on the Brink TV red carpet. I gotta say this. I ain't gonna say what everybody else normally say, but I'm gonna say, as far as I can see, you up is to me. You the weakest link. Goodbye. We got Trillville. What's poppin', man?
What's happening, family? What's happening, man? We in the building, M-Town. What's happening, y'all, man? Number love, man. Trillville in the building. Let's get it. What's good?
Hey, man, definitely got to say thank you guys for being guests on the Brink TV show, man. Like I say, my senior year in high school, I had them speakers turned all the way up bumping Trillville. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all came out with that with a little scrappy, man. Hey,
yeah,
dope
man.
album. So let's talk about what brings you guys here to the award show tonight.
Man, we just here, man. Just enjoying the city, man. Enjoying everything that comes with it. We ready to perform. Ready. It feels good to be back in Memphis. We're so excited, to see the fans and the people that support us. So we here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a great show.
Man, that's incredible. So let's talk about maybe some of the people that you guys are gonna be excited to see tonight. Like, who y'all happy to see tonight, man?
Man, I'm excited to see everybody, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just a fan of music. Fan of good music, you know what I'm saying? And everybody here, man, everybody on the ticket, man, is just legendary and just put out so much good classic music. I mean, it just get better and better with time, you know what I'm saying? And the more you hear it, and it's just like fine wine, you know what I mean? Every time you hear it, it just sounds better and better.
Speaking of fine wine, Lisa Ray fine go be in here. I'm very excited to see that. I ain't on no Myron stuff. I don't want y'all to think that, but man, who you excited to see, brother?
Just like he said, everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's a star-studded night, you know what I'm saying? We're glad to be back in Memphis at the Iconic Awards, you know what I'm saying, with Brink TV. Everybody in here, the media, everybody, we just glad to be here.
You guys working on any music? Y'all got any singles out right now? What y'all pushing, man?
Yes, sir. We got the brand new Trillville and Scrappy 2 coming out.
Okay.
Which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's the reboot, so it's Trillville and Scrappy 2. For the first time in like forever. So,
wow.
So it's an event, you know what I'm saying? It's not really like an album, it's more like an event because the first time we did it, it was more like an event, you know what I'm saying? So we're doing it again, you know what I'm saying? It's dope as hell. We got production from myself, a lot of other people as well. We got a song with Floyd and we got features from Crime Mob, T-Pain, a whole bunch of people, you know what I'm saying? So we making it just this whole little thing, so it's going to be dope.
Man, one of the songs that's still jamming right now, we talk about some cut, man, that song, what it is. What's so, hey, still jamming right now, man.
Most definitely, man. We appreciate everybody who's been sampling the record, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we're going to keep it going, you know what I'm saying? Trillville, Scrappy 2 on the way.
All right, run that social media for the people before we get out of here, man.
Hey, y'all can follow us, official Trillville. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it is. Let's go.
Hey, I got to say thank you guys for being guests on the Brink TV show. Really means a lot. With that being said, you the weakest link. Goodbye.
Hey.
And of course, we back, Brink TV. We're talking about the most award-winning independent talk show in the whole South. I'm Brink Young, coming straight out of them South Memphis
Young Buck
slums.
coming straight out of Cashville, Tenicka.
That's what I'm talking about. See, I actually got my name from you, man. Like I say, it was Young Brink when I was a rapper because I was a big fan of yours. Now I'm Brink Young because I'm a TV personality. I had to change it up. What's poppin', homie?
Man, just get to it, showing that Memphis love, you know what I'm saying? Happy to be here at the award show and just coming through, man, doing my thing, man, meeting new people, new faces, and keeping it moving, you dig?
No doubt. Like I say, man, we are here at the Stomp the City Iconic Awards here in Memphis. Who are you excited to see tonight, man?
Myself, bro. You know, I'm a big fan of a lot of people. I heard Gangsta Boo is here, Lisa Ray, Clifton Powell, all these different people. You know, LeChat, you know, I love the hometown. So for me, it's just about getting out here, meeting all the new people. I even heard the mayor might slide through, or he might be in here or something. I don't know, but just to be able to stretch out and y'all right up the street, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
right
man.
down the street.
Down the street. Hey, man, it was amazing to see you at the 3-6 Mafia Versus, man. You was definitely doing your thing. You was in rare form, homie. I'm glad to see you, man, supporting the home team. It's a Tennessee thing, like they said on the song, man.
Nah, for real. Me and DJ Paul working on one of the biggest projects I probably worked on in my career.
Okay.
The album is titled Unexpected. He produced the whole thing. A lot of big features on that. And just really keeping it going, man. I'm doing a lot of writing. You know, outside of just my album, I'm writing a lot of records for a lot of different artists. So I'm just staying at it, staying humble. You dig?
Man, I'm talking about, I know you gonna let me shine and get mine.
You gotta let me get mine.
You bust the dough down with that one, and it was good to see that because
they wouldn't let me in with my 9 because they got metal detectors, but
hey,
they
it's
still
all
gonna
good.
let me shine.
I got my knife in case I gotta poke somebody. You feel me?
No,
I
we
got
ain't
you.
doing that tonight. The ladies look too good in here tonight, boy.
Hey, might have to poke them with the other thing. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about, man, like I say, you being here in the city. I just left Nashville, man. How often you be in Memphis? Do you be popping out in Memphis every now and then or what?
You know what? Memphis so close, and I never really just, you know, I've been through the trenches of Memphis, you know what I'm saying, but far as being out here on the regular, you know, I love the city. I love every time I come out here. It's a lot of love, you know. Rest in peace to Dolph. Salute to Yo Gotti and all of the up-and-coming artists from Memphis, Tennessee, you know. For me, it's just about showing that Tennessee love. I've always looked at Memphis and Cashville as one.
Yeah.
You dig? So at the end of the day, man, I think Memphis is like the breeding ground of not just Memphis hip-hop, but hip-hop overall, you dig? For real.
Absolutely, absolutely. Go ahead and run that social media for the people, that way they can keep up with you, homie.
Oh, yeah, you can get at me, Buckshots, BUCKSHOTZ. You dig what I'm saying? That's my Instagram and all of that. Facebook, Young Buck, you dig what I'm saying? Twitter and all that, Young Buck, you dig? Tap in, you dig?
No doubt. Hey, man, I got to say thank you again for being a guest on the show. It means a lot. Like I say, I'm sorry. I'm in fan mode right now. We got Young Buck and Young Brink. Hey, it's going down. Now back to more Brink TV.
100.
And like I said, man, we are back, Brink TV, at the Stomp the City Iconic Awards, Memphis, at the Canon Center. Joining me right now is a beautiful young lady. She is actually R&B singer. We're talking about Demi Lowrell. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. First, I got to say thank you for being a guest on the show. It means a lot to have you.
Thank you for having me.
No doubt. Now, it's so funny because just so happened that I know you from the Brink TV Countdown. You actually feature in Young Trini featuring Prince DJ Caress You video.
Yeah.
So that's where I know you from. I saw you. I was like, wait a minute, I know her.
Right.
Yeah, so let's talk about your music career. You know, how long you been doing your thing?
Yeah, so I'm 18 years old. I've been doing music ever since I was 15. I had my first single out then, and I've just been a very musical person all of my life. I sung ever since I was like in kindergarten.
Okay.
I've been in choirs and I've been singing in places around Memphis. So yeah, I'm really musical.
So you mean to tell me you've been singing since you was in kindergarten? I was eating glue in kindergarten. How were you musically inclined at such a young age?
My parents, most definitely. The music that they introduced me to and the stuff that I listen to now, I just got it from them. And I just have to give a big thanks to my parents.
Okay, so do you have any music out right now, any singles, anything that you want to promote, you want the people to check out?
Yeah, I have my newest single out, Flashbacks, now. It's on all platforms. You can look me up at Demi Lowrell. That's DemiLowrell.
Hey, of course, make sure y'all check out. And like I say, you will see her on the Brink TV Countdown. That's Young Trini featuring Prince DJ. Caress You. She's all up in the video. She's definitely a beautiful young lady. Like I say, y'all make sure y'all support her. Thank you for being a guest on the show. It means a lot.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
With that being said, now back to more Brink TV. And of course, we're back, Brink TV. I'm your host, Brink Young. Now, we are here at the Stomp the City Iconic Awards here in Memphis at the Canon Center. Joining me right now is State Representative Jesse Chisholm. How you doing, sir?
Man, doing well, man. If it got any better, I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
Hey, it's amazing. So first and foremost, I got to say thank you for being a guest on the show. Let's talk about what brings you here to the event tonight.
Man, I'm here tonight because we have a collection of so many great people doing so many great things, and this is something that needs to be highlighted in the city of Memphis.
Absolutely.
A lot of time we talk a lot about the dark and desperate times, but we need to talk more about those groups of people that are doing the work in our communities.
Absolutely. All right, so is there anybody that you're excited to see tonight, man? Because there's plenty of people I'm looking forward to.
Man, I'm excited about seeing everybody, but I just saw Lisa Ray walk through here.
Man, you.
And man, my knees almost buckled.
Yeah. Hey, my wallet almost jumped out of my pocket. But that's another story for another time. Let's go ahead and give the people all of your social media. That way they can keep up with you as well as website or anything like that. Go ahead.
You can reach me at jessechisholm.com. On social media, you can reach me at jesse.chisholm.71, or you can meet me at Jesse Chisholm on Facebook.
Absolutely. Definitely got to say thank you again for being a guest on the show. Now back to more Brink TV. And of course, we back. It's Brink TV. We are at the Stomp the City Iconic Awards here in Memphis. Joining me right now is rap artist Trub. What's happening with your homie?
What's going on, Brink, man? It's a blessing, bro.
Hey, first and foremost, I got to say thank you for coming on the show. We got a lot to cover, because you are actually performing. No, you're not performing. My bad. You are presenting award to the Showboys.
Yes, sir.
What they doing? Lifetime achievement?
Man, I think they're doing what's the Icon Award,
Icon
man, for
Award.
their legendary song, The Trigger Man. So,
oh, man.
Gotta get that respect.
Yeah,
exactly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so let's talk about the music that you got out now, man.
Hey, man, definitely. Got my new singles, man. What? Same thing, Lunch Bag, going crazy. I'm on that road right now. Going to L.A., New York, so we just pushing, man. New single Lunch Bag just premiered on BET, so we're excited, man, getting that work in.
Absolutely. So who are you excited to see tonight, man?
Man, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, man. I'll probably say Lil Chat, because that's my dog, man. So, for sure. Yeah. And definitely Showboy, man, so I'm presenting the award.
All right, did you give me your social media yet or what?
Yeah. Let me get to it, man. You can find me everywhere at Trub Chef. My website, TrubChef.com. I don't change nothing, everything. TRUBCHEF, one word, no space. That's me.
Hey, definitely got to say thank you for being a guest on the show. Hey, we're coming back. More people. Don't change the channel. It's going to be even more people. Check it out. And, of course, we back, Brink TV, on the red carpet at the Stomp the City Iconic Awards here in Memphis. Joining me right now is Jacob Blake's father and Breonna Taylor's auntie. How are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing wonderful here for Mike Dockery and Stomp the City in Memphis. We're trying to stomp out crime all over the United States, and it starts here. This is where it starts.
Absolutely. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good under the circumstances, here, just humble and honored to be a part of, the movement. I think it's very important that, we stay out here in these streets fighting for our kids, fighting for our families.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about, because, we have a lot going on as far as just violence, but things go crazier when it's violence from police. What's the problem? What's going on?
We experienced it last week. I was beaten up in Akron, Ohio. And it was Justice for Jalen Walker, period. If we don't control the ones that are supposed to protect us, then we don't feel safe. So you can't ask our communities to act like they feel safe until they do. It's their responsibility. We pay their bill. We pay out of our taxes. You understand?
And it's crazy, like how we feel just powerless, helpless. But it's good to know that you guys are trying, because that's all it's going to take is more of us trying, getting together, creating organizations, foundations, so that we can get change. They like to say that this is cancel culture, right? But it seems like they're not canceling the people who need to be canceled or holding people who need to be held accountable. They're not doing it. How do you feel about that?
I think it's important that we be out here to be the new influencers, to be, the motivation, to be that power that's going to drive us to the change that we need. So that's why I think it's important that we use our families, as we continue to fight for accountability for them, to encourage other people to get out here and do the same with us.
Absolutely.
If it took me taking that butt whooping for people to wake up, then that's what we have to do.
All right. Do you guys have any information like websites, anything where people might want to support or patronize or anything like that or join the movement?
Yes, actually, we started our own nonprofit organization called Families United. We travel nationally and support victims of families of police brutality, and we support victims of community violence as well. We have a website, thefamiliesunited.org. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, familiesunited.com, and just look us up and, keep us in prayer, keep us motivated, because we out here fighting for us.
Absolutely. I definitely got to say thank you guys for being a part of the show. Thank you for being on and speaking about the movement because, hey, you don't move on. You just continue to move forward. And, hey, we got to do that as a people. Now back to more BrinkTV. Like I say, man, we are back here, BrinkTV, currently at the Stomp the City Iconic Awards on the red carpet. Joining me right now is Mr. Cortez Rice. And you said Shannon, what's your name again?
Tenicka Shannon.
Tenicka Shannon, please forgive me for that. But let's go ahead and talk about what brings you guys to this award show tonight here in Memphis.
Again, I'm Tenicka Shannon, the mother of Fred Cox, who was murdered in a church in High Point, North Carolina. And we were invited by Mr. Dockery with Families United.
And I'm Cortez Rice, Jamari Rice's father, who was murdered February 1st, 2022 in Minneapolis, Minnesota, on school grounds. Also, I'm a civil rights activist from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk more about you guys' movement and the things that you guys are doing to actually see change in our community.
Well, as for me and High Point and with the organization, we hold rallies. We have started going out, speaking to kids with the Black Panther Party, and we just encourage everybody, to stop the violence, whether it's police brutality or black-on-black crimes. We have to encourage each other.
Absolutely.
So in Minneapolis, I helped pass the Bennett and the chokehold, in particular the knee. Contested to plenty of resolutions and law changes, in particular the Dante Wright and Kobe Heiser resolution. As an executive director of Families United, I know we go around nationally, like Bianca Austin told you, supporting families, uplifting families, consoling families, whether it's financially, physical, or emotionally. We are there for them to uplift them in good times and bad.
Absolutely. Go ahead, give if you have any social media or website or anything for the people to check you out.
Well, I usually be on live under Cortez Rice. I'm always filming the police. I'm always policing our community, making sure our brothers and sisters go home safe, even starting street teams where we protect and serve our own community. So I'm always on live under Cortez Rice or Families United on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, on all social media platforms.
And you can find me on Facebook, Fred Cox Life Matters, or Tenicka Shannon, TenickaShannon.
Absolutely. I got to say thank you all for being the guests on the BrinkTV. That being said, now back to more BrinkTV.
All power to the people.
And of course, we back BrinkTV here at the Stomp the City Iconic Awards here in Memphis at the Canon Center. Joining me right now is State Representative Towns. How you doing, sir?
Doing fantastic. And I'm with my good friend here. Tell him your name.
Charles Sims. I'm a
Brother Sims. Brother Sims, you're here. He's a direct.
The descendant of James Zachariah George, the founder of the Jim Crow laws, and I'm the founder of the Dream 2020 group and an Iraq War veteran.
Okay.
Now, we want to thank you all for hosting this as well. Last year we did this. This is the second annual Iconic Award Show, Stomp the City Iconic Award Show, which basically what that means, that we're trying to stomp out crime.
Absolutely.
All these guys are here because of Mike Dockery and myself, who are the founders of this particular deal, hosted by Telecast. I want to thank you all for what you're doing to try to commute this word, have this word transmitted all over the country and all over the world. Crime is a problem in our communities. Crime is a problem in the world. Crime is a problem in Russia. Crime is a problem, especially among our young people. They're too angry and they're holding their violence out for everyone to see with no reservations for no reason at all.
Absolutely.
So this is to bring attention to it and see if we can actually prevent some of that stuff. Now we have some heavy hitters tonight. Lisa Ray. Now, you're going to be surprised. We think Obama's daughter's going to be through here tonight.
Wow.
That's the reason you got all the Secret Service around.
Okay.
Most people don't know that. And they're here because they care about crime. The iconic award show also has these iconic civil rights families that you just interviewed. Okay, the Emmett Till's family, Breonna Taylor, the Floyd Blake family. All those people are here because they're concerned about crime in this community. If you don't have, you can be the richest man in the world, you can be the richest person in the world, but if you don't have safety and the comfort of peace, what do you have?
Hey, you're right.
Chaos.
Absolutely right.
And we're sick of it. So that's what, even though this is a festive affair, we want people to understand what the reason is. The reason is to focus on trying to do something about crime and save our babies, save our children. And it's going to take men of all stripes to do just that, save our children. We used to have a peaceful community. Poverty does not necessarily make you criminal, because I come from being poor.
Right.
And I'm sure many, many other people here do. So you can have peace and tranquility in your community. But that's the big thing for the show this evening. You know, I want you to talk to Sims a little bit when you get done with me, because he has a fantastic story of having a lot of racism in his background, in the family, people being part of the Klan and things of that nature. He's transformed and going around the country trying to bring African American people and
back to the community.
Bring the unity back to the community. Hey, darling, good to see you. You know, and bring that kind of peace and tranquility to our community. And we got to have that. But it's more important, you got to have men doing it.
Absolutely.
You got to have white men and black men and men of all stripes saying this is what we want to do and make it happen. You know, we need the whole community, but I say that because the men are the most violent. So we have to take the lead on it and make it happen, you know. But yeah, and this is so many of our people are running for office, running for re-election, such as myself, and they've given their time to come and support this anti-crime effort, you know. What's your next question? I know you have some other questions. I talked too long, man.
No, I wanted to talk about, you know, of course this event is to actually bring awareness to curbing crime. What are some of the things that we could do to combat crime in our own community? Like me, for instance, I live in the University of Memphis area.
Okay.
You know, seems like a nice area, but hey, there's crime everywhere. What are some of the things that myself, as well as viewers watching this, could do to combat crime in their neighborhood?
Well, one of the things we can do to combat crime, first, I'm going to say go back to the old ways, what mama, grandmama, all of them used to do. First thing, you got to raise your children. Mm-hmm. There's no reason for a 15, 13, 16, 18-year-old boy staying in your house, having a gun that you don't know about.
Right.
You need to be about your business, raising your damn children.
Absolutely.
That's the first thing. The second thing is this, is that you got to organize the community with men and meet these little boys and meet these little girls and teach them some stuff before they are influenced by this other stuff. Old people talked to us when I was a kid. They trained us on certain things when I was a kid.
Absolutely.
Okay, we got to have a relationship. They call us old school now.
Yeah.
But old school is the best school because it's kid tested and mother approved.
That's right.
And it knows all the rules. Old school is the school, okay? So you got to have these old cats dealing with and talking to these young people and getting this confusion, this madness out of their head. Then you got to make sure, all the time, you got to make sure they know you care about them, you love them, okay? But it's got to be firm love, too.
Yeah.
Can't be that little punkified love, okay?
Nah, it can't be buddies with them.
No. I'm not your buddy. I'm your daddy.
Right.
I'm friendly towards you, but I'm your damn daddy.
Right.
And you're going to treat me that way accordingly. So that's just a few things that I think you can do to combat it. But you have to organize community. You got to have festivals and picnics and get to know these kids and find out what kind of trouble they have.
Absolutely.
Talk to them and see what the madness is in their heads. And grown folk come up with answers, man.
Absolutely.
You know? Keep going, brother.
All right. Did you have any social media or any website that people can contact you or if they want to support, you know, your movement?
Absolutely. We're on Facebook, you know, Representative Joe Towns on Facebook. And it's easy to find, just Joe Towns, Towns. It's easy to find. And then the things that have been said where Telecast is one of our sponsoring company that's actually doing a lot of this with us, because that's the company that's primarily helping us to sponsor this as well. But I'm easy to find, you know, and I'm open for good ideas and suggestions. But this is something that must be dealt with. People do not go to sleep, and I'm talking to men. I'm talking to women, they're doing the best they can, but I'm talking to men. Men got to step up and deal with this thing. It will become more of a monster than what it is today.
Yeah.
A forest fire started with one little spark. You can put it out if you catch it along the way, but when it gets big, you're running for your life.
That's right.
Makes sense? But that's how it is, you know. And I want to thank you again. Thank everybody, the viewing audience, for coming and participating in this second iconic Stomp the City Awards show right here in Memphis, Tennessee, with all these tremendous stars that are lending themselves to participate in acknowledging and trying to figure out how we're going to stomp out crime in this city.
Absolutely. With that being said, I got to say thank you guys for being guests on the show, and now back to more BrinkTV.
And much success to you, too.
All right, thank you.
Brinkley Wilson, we got to pay homage, bruh.